the Roman Empire.
You're not excited to talk about the Roman Empire.
No, we need to go over this phenomenon. So if you haven't seen, there's been I found it on TikTok, this trend of women asking their husbands, like a guy.
Significant other, any guy in your life.
Yeah, it's like a man thing, apparently. How often do you think about the Roman Empire? And the amount of videos I have seen of men being like all the time, like at least once or twice a week. And I asked Cooper, and I knew you were going to... Cooper went off. He's like, every day I think about it. And he just went off, and I'm like... I couldn't even tell you the last time I thought about the Roman Empire. Like, what is it that makes you think about it so much? I don't get it.
There's just so much, like, history and literature from them. I mean, I've read books from there, like, from that time period, from Marcus Aurelius and Plato and those type of guys. I mean, they're a little bit premature of that, but, like, that general area, I mean, Marcus Aurelius he's the guy when you think about the Roman Empire, and I've tried to read a lot of his writing and that kind of stuff. But then when you think about the Colosseum and like the battles that they used to have in there and like the fall of the Roman Empire. And
but why do you think about it like in your day-to-day life? Like what makes you think of it?
I don't know. It's what makes me think of anything. Like,
well, the one thing you did say, you were like, I don't know, something with railroads and cars, and you had a thought, and it's...
Oh, well, I mean, like, a lot of things go back to them. Like, a lot of the way that we build things, and, like, they were, 2,000 years ago, but they were so advanced. They had concrete that was, like, even more advanced than what we can make now. They had, like, they called it, like, fire concrete or something weird like that, lava concrete. I don't know. Somebody will correct me in the comments, I'm sure, and be like, you idiot, you didn't even get it right off the cuff.
You don't even know the Roman Empire.
I Googled it and I found it. You were wrong. It's something along those lines, but it like self-heals in the rain. It's all kinds of crazy stuff that we don't have today. Even with like the space shuttle size is based off the railroad that is based off the Roman Empire's wagon wheels. Yeah. So, like, without them, we would be in a completely different world in a way. I don't know. They, like, fought lions in the Colosseum so much that they put a specific group of lions extinct. Yeah, I mean, there's way too much.
Again. He's just going off
There's just so much.
Okay, if you're a man... How often do you think about the Roman Empire? Please comment it in the comments. I need to know. I had seen like a handful of videos where people were like, not at all. I don't think about it at all.
They must not have severe ADHD.
But almost every man was like, at least a few times a week. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I thought it was normal.
It is. Like now.
As a man, I guess.
Yeah, as a man, it is normal, I guess. But I did not think that was normal, and I can't understand it. It's crazy.
There's one story from the Roman Empire that I like, and it was this philosopher, and he prided himself on not owning any belongings. He just had, like, I don't even think he had clothes. He was just naked. He was like, nothing. I own nothing.
Okay.
And he just had a ladle to drink water. And then he saw a kid walk up and drink water with his hands.
So he got rid of the ladle?
So he was like, oh my gosh, I'm living so excessively. This child has nothing, and he just drank with his hands. Like,
oh my God. That child I lived excessively because I had a ladle.
Yeah, he just like upped him by not even like thinking about it.
I guess that's kind of a good lesson of like, you can live very simply and live perfectly fine.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you read anything from Marcus Aurelius, you'll be like, oh, wow, this guy was really on his game. And then even if you watch, like, The Gladiator, which we watched.
Yeah, great movie.
Right after we were talking about the Roman Empire, I was like, now we're watching The Gladiator.
Yeah, that is really good. I did enjoy that. That was a good movie.
Yeah. I wonder if there's anything else people think about a lot, because sometimes people are like, oh, I think about World War II a lot, or the Civil War. Because if you think about ancient history, it's all kind of made up.
Yeah.
Like
oh, wait.
A lot of, like, the Roman Empire stuff, like...
It's made up?
It's kind of made up. Like, we just assume what happened because they all had lead pipes. So they're all lead poison all the time. So they're all crazy. Yeah, so they all just, like, made stuff up. I don't know. It's all...
Conspiracy, Cooper.
No, it's not conspiracy. It's real. It happened. I saw it. was there.
Yeah. Yeah, you were there.
All of us, maybe that's part of it, is all men are from an earlier version of us that had, you know, our souls died during the Roman Empire time and all the battles and stuff, you know?
You're losing me.
Well, you know, if you believe in reincarnation and our souls had been in the Roman Empire and fought in battles because there was, you know, millions of lives lost throughout those conquest of Caesar and all that good stuff. Somebody's following me right now. Somebody may have microdosed mushrooms and is keeping up with me, even though I haven't. I can imagine what it'd be like.
It's like a daily thing with Cooper. Like some of the things he tells me, I'm just like, I can't follow this. This is too much for my brain.
Don't even get me started on religion, because I can go through a whole nother rabbit hole of that.
You can go down a rabbit hole about anything, Cooper.
It's ADHD. I've deduced that is the problem that I have.
Okay.
Sometimes it's worse than others.
Maybe we should figure that out. Get you on something.
Yeah, is there any medication I can have that won't rot my brain?
No.